propaganda.
Enid feels guilty about her son, Jack.
Good evening, miss. It's me again.
I'm sorry. Who?
Dr. Reid. May I come in, please?
Why, of course. Is there something wrong?
I think I should come in, miss. I'd like to check if everything is okay, what with the epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic, you say? How terrible. I had no idea. But where are my manners? Please do come in, Doctor. You are a doctor, yes?
I feel bad for real elderly people like this who can be taken advantage of so easy. And the heartless bastards that would happily take advantage of poor old people. It's disgusting. I say while robbing the house, but I am intending to speak to her and help her. But this is a game, so.
It's locked, all right.
So, Dr. Tippett, what brings you back here?
Oh.
I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Johnathon Reid. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham. But you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
I'm looking for a Sean Hampton. Do you know where I might find him?
Sean Hampton, you say? Oh, the name does seem vaguely familiar, but alas, I cannot recall from where.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Oh, no. I don't gossip. That would be most unbecoming of a lady such as myself.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippett.
Is anyone taking care of you, Miss Gillingham?
My son is always here to take care of me. He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. Well, I would never say that to him, of course.
Tell me, Enid, why do you feel guilty about your son?
I know I'm a burden to my Jack. I know my mind and my thoughts are drifting away. I'm so sorry. I can't help it.
This is not your doing, Miss Gillingham. You do not have to apologize for your condition.
Of course I don't, Doctor. I've done nothing wrong, I swear it. What exactly are we talking about here?
Enid, have you really no idea what happened to your son? No idea at all?
I've not seen Jack for so long. I lose track of time. Has something bad happened to him?
Jack takes good care of you, Miss Gillingham.
He does indeed. My Jack is the best son a mother could ask for.
Do you require medical attention, miss?
I'm glad you asked, Dr. Tippett. I must confess I haven't felt that well of late.
I'll try my best. Here, take this. And please, try to get some rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
Well, what I said didn't... Oh. Oh, who's this guy? Talk to the man hiding in the sewers. Aha. Let's tendencies round to where I was before, right? Yes. Now we're making ground and we know where we've been and where we haven't. Oh, is that a new weapon? No. Shortcut. Oh. Hello.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Johnathon Reid. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
Oh.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
If someone came off snooty, I'd understand, but never judge someone until you get to know them, because they could turn out to be really nice despite
What can you tell
background.
me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh. You want information instead?
F
Well, here's
off.
some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
You're right. I have never suffered from poverty. But that doesn't mean I don't fight it and its consequences.
I really doubt you ever had to fight for anything in your life, Dr. Reid.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
Do you need medical help, Miss Paxton?
No, thank you.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Hey.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Hard lady to please. Probably won't be thankful even if I get the money back.
Soup before bed.
Alright, let's go find this woman's money and then we can go into there. That's where we haven't been. But we need to go over here.
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
I'll take its head! Die, vermin!
Giselle's stolen money. Everyone has some unethical ways of financing their war.
Let's hand this money in and I'm gonna have a look what's down this way to my left. Nah, I'm an honest man, I've got quite a bit of money. They ain't no need to lie. I mean, she's
You
gonna
again?
cow back to me,
What
but
do you want?
not change her mind.
I've identified the men who stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I knew it! Did you find the money too?
They'd already spent it.
Yes, here it is. They thought they could finance their activities with it.
I never thought a man like you would be kind enough to... I misjudged you. Badly.
Yeah?
Well... Thank you, sir.
Will you give the money back to your comrades, then?
Fuck those bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham.
That's fair enough.
Her son Jack was a friend of mine. He was killed recently.
Terrell was a friend of Enigma's son.
I know you were friends with Miss Gillingham's son,
Because
Jack.
she just told you.
Tell me about his death.
Jack's murder has been a shock to the neighborhood. A sign that the situation is now out of control.
Why is that?
There has always been tension between the Wet Boot Boys and members of the trade union. But a murder? That's a first.
Who killed him?
No one will ever know. One thing is certain. While Jack was alive, I had one less reason to drink.
Why does that upset you so much?
I wish I had found the time and words to tell him how important he was to me before it was too late. Another failure for Giselle Paxton.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Maybe, that's something I can talk to that woman about. Ooh. Oh.
I have this thirst for blood.
Well, I can maybe open that door to the sewers now because of what I've got. forgot that I found that quest. Oh, there's a fat little good going there, wasn't it?
It's locked, all right.
Maybe I need to complete this quest I'm doing. Find a way into the sewers. So let's do that. Oh yeah, after speaking to Miss Gillingham again. She might be able to tell me something about her friend. Ooh. Oh, it had it downstairs. Oh, I know it did. What an update.
Good evening, Miss.
Of course. So,
Goodbye.
Absolutely nothing. Oh, I nearly found everyone now. We haven't met him yet. 3 people I haven't met yet. Right, here we go. Johnhampton's night shelter.
I know I promised you would make it. It's not been that.
Ah, maybe I'll find the other woman in here. Ooh.
It's locked. It's locked.
That's Johnhampton, isn't it? Yeah. Aha!
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Okay,
Can I help?
sister,
A
right?
fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town?
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reid.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No, I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, The gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless.
All of them.
A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Shaunhampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
I mean, here.
I'm looking for Shaunhampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Do you need my medical attention, Miss Paxton?
I'm fine, Dr. Reid. Keep your medicine for those who need it.
Good.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Ooh.
Worries me.
Lottie and her sister are poor and homeless since their mother died.
Know something about him? Glad to see you again, Mr. Reid.
Lottie, tell me about the death of your mother.
Giselle killed her.
Oh.
Plain and simple. She killed her with her daily whims, her laziness, and her complaints.
That's quite a statement. You can't kill someone because you're fickle.
Mother was very ill, but I forgave Giselle. What I couldn't stand was how she cried at her funeral like she was the one left alone.
Perhaps your sister is not as tough as you are.
I know that, and I don't blame her. It just makes me sad that my own sister is the person I understand the least.
Giselle is the only family you have left. Don't you think it's time you forgave her?
Sometimes words are harder to forgive than acts, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
You again? What do you want?
Giselle, tell me about the death of your mother.
After our father died, Mother worked so hard she made herself sick. We spent all the money we had on useless drugs and doctors. It was hell.
Hell? What do you mean?
The three of us were exhausted and desperate. And when I'm desperate, I tend to get angry. And I'm hard to live with. Lottie said I killed Mother.
You should talk to your sister. Whatever happened when your mother died, the truth lies somewhere between your two versions.
I don't want to talk about that. It was years ago. We Paxton sisters are tough. We don't apologize.
Whatever.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Something when you come out of conversations, that's like a funny few minutes where you won't walk forwards. Ooh, that might lead into the sewers. Down the other path in a minute.
I hope Giselle will pull through.
I like the way you can shoot enemies in this game, but it doesn't, just think about it, picking up a bullet, it doesn't actually do that much damage.
Still much work to do.
Yeah, this has got to lead into the sewers, right? Oh Or maybe it just leads to the bottom and there's nothing here. Great. Okay, Sean, time to talk. Dyson was an imp. Dyson has been rescued by Sean Hampton after he felt dead drunk in the canal. Something to talk to him about. Right, there you are.
Why the long face, Doctor?
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Wonders never cease. Skal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain?
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
Hey?
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I surrender myself to your judgment.
Alright. A big werewolf. And we can find that man that's hiding in the sewers.
to each man his kindling. Ours is to flush every hole without rank be hiding in one.
Hello, mate.
Have faith, brothers! Filthy pieces of hot! Killing bastard! Watch out! It's fast!
Woo! Need a good number on my health. Alright, let's find out what's going on in the sewers. The sewers of death. I'm assuming another boss fight is what I'm assuming. Hello? Yes, more blood for me!
I cannot enter.
That's my exit, I guess. Maybe.
That doesn't work. So that's it. These wheels control the water level. That doesn't work.
Now I can go over here.
That gate should shut properly now. That doesn't work.
Ah. I think my friend isn't dead yet. Some weird stuff going on down here. Maybe it's the woman dressed in blood or whatever.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
I can hear a rat.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. It's locked.
Oh, like a badass. Oh, him. Hey.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again. The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
Bring it on.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally, a touch of lucidity.
Oh, hello, my friend. Get over here. Oh, come and get me, man.
I'm Virgil Banshee, the hand that crushes all.
Miss me. Wow. How about this? Can't do this, can ya?
Dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon?
Yeah, whatever, mate. Don't mind having a taste of your blood. Come here.
Whence you vanished on slaughter?
Ooh. Ah. Oh. That's not cool. Ow. Why am I not allowed to do that? Ow. This isn't fair. Ow. More health, nice.
You found your death in me.
Oh, for flip's sake. Oh, for flip's sake, man. Now we're encountering struggles. Alright.
You shall learn to respect
Whoa,
the laws
hello.
of Ascalon.
Ow. Ow. There we go. Just keep yourself to that. Frick's sake.
Dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon? Snap like a hare's brittle bone whence you vanished. Slaughter these scalds while singing your name.
Oh god. Hello. Ow.
You found your death in me.
Oh, flip sake. Oh, flip sake.
And thine shall be a fair skull to adorn you.
No.
Foolish Ekon.
Oh. Oh.
Slow as a snail. I shall tear them apart and spill my blood to the pissing wells.
Oh. How many are there?
I shall crush you.
Where are you? Oh yeah.
Down.
Oh, buddy,
Stay
that's
down.
God.
Your blood is now mine.
No, it's not.
Return to your...
Gotcha. I told you a pushover. Bitch. I take a sample. Oh. I want a sample. I want a sample of that sweet, sweet blood. I mean, okay, you kicked my ass the first time round, but I was just a warm-up round, right? I really want to sample his blood. I want a sample of that sweet, sweet blood.
I cannot enter.
Ew. No.
At least one skull escaped Virgil's wrath.
Man, I really wanted to fight him, and now we fought him, and now he's dead. So boring. She seems gone forever.
How could he have made it this far? There's blood everywhere.
Ah. The good thing is we didn't miss anything. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Safe we are.
Old
Still.
Bridget.
Drink now.
Hello.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst.
Hello.
This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
So you're the sewer dog I've been told about. But who are you, really?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Johnathon Reid. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why was that creature after you?
Virgil is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves, if they had their way.
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Scout.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
I see.
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Sean is a Skal. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am Old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you, she is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
This is crazy. All the Skull I've encountered, I've had to kill. And now...
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
You're welcome. Why are these not attacking?
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
Or I've only just spoken to her, so she told you that already.
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
I still haven't found them. But where's that man hiding? This is impossible. God.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
I ran into things and they broke. Just randomly.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
You want me
The
to?
vampire hunters will never find us here.
Right.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us? Oh, Bridget allowed me to wander above some years back. It was unpleasant. We're at your mercy. Will you end us? Your place is not here.
Things got bad against that fire. I would have swapped to my gun. It would have been a hell of a lot easier taking him down with that big gun, though, wouldn't it? Duh. Oh.
Are you all right?
Oh, there he is.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Johnathon Reid. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said go. Leave me alone, sir.
Rodney, you're the man who killed that gang member, are you not?
Oh.
Is that why you are hiding in this godforsaken place?
Yes, I did. I did not even know his name.
Then why did you kill him?
That arsehole always mocked me for the color of my skin. Usually I let it go. But not that night. We fought. He died.
Unfortunately, I have met several murderers during my lifetime. You don't look like them. I can tell you're no cold-blooded killer.
You're right, sir. At first it was just a simple argument between us. But the man had a bad fall.
Believe me, Rodney, you won't...
Rodney has fled away after having killed a member of the Vampyr gang.
survive here long. No matter what you did, you must go back to where you used to live.
I'll go back to the docks then. But if I die, remember that the blood of Rodney Grader will be on your hands.
Goodbye. I won't let anyone hurt you, mate. Off he goes. And he's a healthy man. Look at me. Look at you. You're very battered and bruised. Right, hello dear.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Oh.
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same
Your
time,
arms are so swollen and
each
like
muscle
twisted.
and bone is the wrong place.
Jesus.
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too
True.
tired.
I didn't see the bit where it said it's true.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness. Quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reid. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest. No more questions, Dr. Reid.
Well, hopefully he finds me soon and I'll take care of him. Hello.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us, spend time with us, and I may be willing to answer more questions.
Why do you live here, amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the Guard of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most Skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most Skulls.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
Yes or no question. No, kill him!
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
A progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Shornhampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
Just follow the arrows.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.